Welcome back, everyone, to episode 19 of the Popcorn Podcast. I am your host, Tommy Cresta, and I'm sorry for the long wait in between episodes. I got COVID, so I wasn't able to have him on the show in the studio, but we are back to talk about the top films and the worst films of 2021. And of course, I had to bring along the best co-host I have had on the show, Ryan Ferran. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Just had a nice sip of water, nice and refreshing. I feel great. I feel fantastic.
Are you prepared?
I'm going to keep cutting you off this entire podcast.
Are you
because
prepared?
I feel great. I'm prepared.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Well, so we both made some lists of our top movies and what some of our least favorite movies of the year was.
Mm-hmm.
I might have went a little over the top on the top movies since I took down
bit.
14 movies and Ryan took down 5.
Yeah, I did top 5 best and worst, and he did like top 14 best, and then I don't even know what else.
Top 7 worst.
Okay.
But we are going to start off with our least favorite movies of the year and then work our way into our best movie, our number one movie of the year. So, Ryan, you want to get started with one of your least favorite movies of the year?
Yeah, so I want to say, before I say my list of least favorite movies, the first 2 movies on this least favorite movie list have a little asterisk next to them because they're both movies that I enjoyed, but I think they're both movies that just have little flaws that you can notice while you're watching them. But the first movie is Zack Snyder's Army of the Dead. Now,
Dude, a second, I thought you were about to say Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Oh,
I was
no,
about to smack you sitting next to you
I
and
knew-
just
I knew you were gonna get
wipe
angry.
you.
No, but I think I like this movie a lot. I really liked it when I watched it, but there's just little things in there that are just, they just don't make sense. Like, the ending is fine. Like, it's not that I don't like it. It's that, like, it's meant to be like bittersweet. We talk spoilers a little bit, but
Yeah, just so you know, every
Yeah.
movie on this list,
We're
we're
gonna
going to
spoil them.
spoil it.
Yeah.
Like, it's just how it is.
but it ends with Dave Bautista and the pilot and his daughter get out, but then the helicopter crashes, the pilot dies, and Dave Bautista turns into a zombie, and his daughter has to shoot them. And it's like this bittersweet ending that, like, okay, everybody died, but the daughter survived, except a nuclear bomb went off like a mile behind them. So she is very dead.
Oh, no,
Like,
she is good.
totally
she is going to
dead.
die. Zack
Like,
Snyder
oh,
said
yeah.
that.
No, everybody's dead in that movie. And
But
it's
she's
like,
just going to die over time.
yeah. But there's just little things. Oh, I mean, honestly, I would rather die from getting a zombie bite than have my skin melt off over weeks. That would suck.
Yeah. No, but
But,
what a bad thing I have about this movie, it is in my list of movies I actually really enjoyed this
Mhm.
year. So I thought that was going to be the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Which I would have been okay with.
Mhm.
Like, that's a sad ending, but that's how it's going to end.
Yeah.
But then they did like the whole party sequence in the plane,
Yeah,
which
that
I didn't like.
that was the part that made the least sense, because it, like, every zombie takes like 5 minutes to turn, and this guy took like a week. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense. Like, there's just little things in that movie.
And he would have died.
yeah,
He came
absolutely.
out into a nuclear.
a nuclear bomb, and he was just sitting in his safe, and he's like, "Oh, I'm cool."
I mean, the
I'm good.
safe he might be fine, but once it comes out of the
Oh
safe,
yeah,
the
once it
radiation's
comes
gonna
out,
kill
he's
him.
dead. Yeah.
But I
But-
mean, we're bringing up scientific things. It's a movie about
Oh
zombies
yeah,
in
dude. It's
Vegas.
just a zombie movie. Like, it's just a fun zombie movie. Like, that's the
Yeah,
only, that's the whole point.
But I
of it.
was genuinely surprised in how much I did like it.
Oh, me
'Cause
I
I don't like zombie movies.
Yeah, me neither. But I
Except
was
To Train
surprised.
to
It was
Busan.
enjoyable. It was enjoyable for
Yeah,
sure.
Zack
I liked
Snyder,
it.
2 good movies in a row. Very shocking.
It is shocking.
And I love Zach, but he's not a consistent.
He's not a
director.
good movie guy. He's a cool movie guy.
Did I forget? Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna start with a movie that I actually forgot to put on this list, and it's actually my number one least favorite of the entire year,
Mm-hmm.
and that's Old by M. Night Shyamalan.
Mm.
When I'm telling you, my little sister could have wrote a better script for this movie. I'm being dead serious. It was the most awkward and unrealistic dialogue I've ever listened to.
Really?
My acting class in freshman year could have wrote. Our writing sounded like goddamn Tarantino writing compared to what M. Night Shyamalan wrote for this movie. It was not the CGI terrible.
Yeah.
Story terrible.
Mm-hmm.
The twist not even good.
Was it?
The twist
Like-
ends up being that it's like a scientific experiment.
What, really?
Yeah,
That's
it's a
it?
magnetic field.
That makes them turn into old people?
Yeah, it makes them age faster.
That makes no sense.
And the way they can escape is swimming through the coral reef.
Huh.
So fucking dumb.
And it is kind of like, I didn't see the movie. There's a lot of movies I did not see this year. That's why my list is so short. But it had a pretty good cast.
Yeah, it had
Like,
a
it
great
had a
cast.
really
And M.
good
Night
cast.
Shyamalan has been on a very strong roll recently.
Yeah, he has good movies. I mean, he's got a
came out
lot
with
of bad movies
Split,
too,
but recently it's been The Visit, which did
yeah,
well.
The Visit did pretty good.
Yeah, for like a horror movie,
Yeah,
it did really
It
well.
wasn't great, but it was a decent horror flick.
Yeah, like it was it got positive critic support,
Yeah.
which hasn't happened for a while. And then he came out with Split.
Split was great.
Glass,
honestly.
I don't like, but I know people love it.
I didn't like it that much, but I think it's just because I really like Split and Unbreakable.
Yeah, and I wanted it to be more.
Yeah,
like a hero moment, but it wasn't.
And there's just little things, but
no, but Old, it's not just one of the worst movies of this year. It's one of my least favorite movies I've ever watched. Like everyone that listens to the show knows I hate Justice League, like Joss Whedon's version.
Yeah,
that had better writing by far than this movie did. I'll say this is the worst movie I've ever watched in my entire life.
Really,
I'm sitting in, dude. I was sitting in the movie theater with this girl, and I'm like, this movie's terrible. Can we please leave? And I don't walk out of movie theaters.
Yeah.
And I wanted to leave 20 minutes into a 2-hour movie.
20 minutes in?
Dude, the dialogue makes no sense. It's like if you got someone who English is like their third language that they got for like a scholarship, and you're like, write this movie for us in English. It was terrible.
Really?
Yeah, bad.
Wow.
But I'll let go Old now. Going back to you.
All right. Well, number 4. This is the last one that has a little asterisk next to it. It's Eric Andre's Bad Trip, which came out in the very beginning of the year, and it's like
I forgot about that movie.
Yeah, it was kind of under the radar, but it came out on Netflix, and it's just a prank, one of those like prank movies with a plot.
Yeah, like it's like Jackass, but if it had a story.
Yeah. But I don't know. It was just the beginning of it was really funny to me. Like the beginning of, if you've seen it, like the part where he goes to the mall singing, I thought that's like hilarious to me. That was so funny. But the rest of the movie is just kind of, it doesn't get to that level of funny anymore.
I feel like that's an issue with Eric Andre.
Yeah.
Because I think Eric Andre is so funny.
Oh, I love the Eric Andre show.
Yes.
Yeah.
But the show's so short.
Yeah. And that's what's good about it.
That's what's good about it. Because I don't think I could, like, I watched some of Bad Trip and I ended up turning it off because I could do it on Netflix. And I agree with you. It felt too long.
Yeah, it just was.
If they did episodes and just made like a mini series, I feel like that would have been a lot better for the show, for the movie. But,
yeah, and I thought everybody was, Eric Andre was funny, Trisha Haddish was funny, and the other Tiffany Haddish, yeah. Whatever.
Good thing she doesn't listen to this.
Yeah. The other guy, I forget his name, but that, like, the 3 leads were funny. I just think that the writing was just a long movie for what it was trying to be. So I think it's just kind of lost points on that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. So okay, the next movie, I know one of my buddies is going to be very mad that I put this on my list because I know he loves this movie, and it's Reminiscent by Lisa Joy, starring Hugh Jackman. Really cool concept, great special effects, just a joyless melatonin movie. Like the action scenes looked cool, not realistic. In any, like the dudes are diving, dual wielding, hitting headshots. Like it's not realistic. And Hugh Jackman doesn't give any effort, it feels like.
Yeah.
Like watching Prisoners and then watching this, you would think he lost his sense of like feeling.
You could tell he just did it for a paycheck.
Seems like, I don't want to think that because I love Hugh Jackman, but it really did seem like he did this for the paycheck. But also, when this movie got announced and like the trailer came out, I was like, oh, this is a really original like plan. Like I would never thought about this.
I thought so too.
It's not good. No, don't go watch it. I recommend a lot of movies to people. Some of that are bad movies. Like I'll recommend one later. It isn't a great movie, but I will recommend it. I would tell you never to watch this movie. It is not worth the 2 hours and 20 some minutes of your life that you will never get back.
Yeah, and that's another one that I didn't see, but it's kind of disappointing because Hugh Jackman and what's her name? The girl he's going after. What's her name?
She's famous.
Yeah, I know.
Redhead.
Yeah, and she's amazing. She's in like Mission Impossible. She's in a bunch of stuff. She was in Dune. What's her name? Rebecca Ferguson. We both figured it out. Let's go. Yeah, she's great, and I was really excited for this. And then when I saw the reviews, I was just kind of like, yeah, I have other things that I'd rather watch. So
no, it's
a
joyless movie.
Is it? Yeah.
But back to you for another. And I want to clarify, we're not trying to hate on movies, but it's kind of the point of this episode is to do the best and the worst of what we got this year.
This list isn't like movies that are objectively bad. It's movies that we didn't enjoy.
Yeah, this is an opinion.
Yeah, this is all our opinion
episode.
Yeah,
like you guys might
completely,
because I know my buddy loved this movie.
Yeah,
and I know he's gonna be mad that I'm calling out. I'm sorry, Rajab. This movie's just not good, dude. I'm sorry. But
Yeah.
go follow him on Instagram at Chemo13.
Yeah.
But yeah, back to you.
So number 3 for me was Godzilla versus Kong. Now, I'm a big fan of the 2014's Godzilla movie.
I'm a big fan of the King Kong Skull Island.
Yeah, those movies were great.
Remember our argument going home from South Carolina
Oh yeah,
about King Kong?
I accidentally said that Godzilla was amazing.
No, you
and
said a
Tommy did not.
masterpiece.
Yeah, a masterpiece.
Which is
it just slipped out, which is not true at all. But it just slipped out, and Tommy went off. He was like, "No, Goodfellas is a masterpiece. Goodfellas is a masterpiece.
Was I wrong?
This is not a masterpiece."
Was
Oh
I-
no, you were right.
Yeah, I know.
But I was like, "I'm sorry, it was an accident."
No, you tried to defend it for like 10 minutes.
for like 5 minutes, and I was like, "Yeah, I was wrong."
Okay, but
But
continue.
yeah, Godzilla vs Kong. It was just fight scenes were cool. Like the CGI was really good, I thought, and I like this movie series just because I like monsters fighting in movies. Like I don't need a perfect plot in a movie. If you just give me cool monsters and robots punching each other, I'll be happy.
Yeah, but
just
this
give me an hour of
plot
that.
was just bad.
But this plot just didn't exist.
Like,
It was terrible.
it was just trying to like fill time to
Yeah.
get ready for another fight.
Yeah, absolutely. And just like the characters didn't exist. Like Millie Bobby Brown, I don't even
She's
know
there-
what she did.
She's
Like-
there because her name brings people.
Yeah,
That's why she's in this movie.
and I don't like Millie Bobby Brown. I'm just gonna
Really?
be honest. I really don't like her.
Damn, we're about
She's
to lose,
very
I'm about to
annoying.
lose some listeners.
I'm sorry, but I just don't like her.
Okay, it's fine.
I love Julian Dennison though.
I love
but
her.
He didn't do
I do
anything.
like her in Stranger Things though.
Oh yeah, she's great.
perfect as
She's a great
Eleven.
actress. I just don't like her. She's kind of annoying, to be honest.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna be honest.
Okay, we're going to my part.
Yeah,
now.
we're gonna his part now.
Okay, so this is the only movie on this list that is kind of like asterisk to me because I enjoyed it, but I
Mhm.
know it's not a good movie. And this is Halloween Kills by David Gordon Green.
Mhm.
And the first Halloween by David Gordon Green and written by Danny McBride,
Yeah.
great comedian, was a really well done movie. Like the first one, it wasn't super like over the top violent. It wasn't super like long. It was perfect paced for like a horror movie. You cared about the characters. You cared about all this stuff.
Mhm.
This one, on the other hand, made goddamn Michael Myers into John Wick. Like there's a scene, the girl's trying to shoot him. He kicks the door into the gun and he makes her shoot herself. Like there's some over the top scene. And the writing is so bad. Like when the one dude's like, Michael Myers is gonna fear me. I'm like, no, he's not.
He's not.
Michael Myers gets shot
No.
like 8 times.
He is the man is made of pure evil.
Yeah,
he's not. He
he's-
doesn't fear anybody.
And that's why though, because they did fully go into like this man is made of evil.
Yeah.
Which I'm excited to see the last one because it's
Mhm.
gonna next exactly a year from the release of that one.
Yeah.
Will be Halloween Ends.
Mm-hmm.
And I am excited for that. But this movie in total, the writing's just bad.
Is
Like,
it?
It's not good.
Mhm.
It's not old bad, but it's like Justice League 2017 bad.
Yeah.
Like really hokey writing.
Okay.
But
'Cause
there
I-
are some scary scenes still. Like, but I hate when he fights the firefighters. Like the firefighters come at him with like the handsaw and stuff. I'm like, dude, if
Yeah.
I was that firefighter, I am running the other way and just hauling.
Yeah. That
I'm
was
not taking on that dude.
Yeah, it was great watching the trailer for that movie with my dad because my dad's a firefighter and just it was great seeing him just sitting there like, oh, that's kind of scary.
Yeah, because a good scene in the movie is right before they fight him. Is that they go in the firefighters go into a building to go because they find there's someone in the building.
Mhm.
So they're like looking through, and the dude falls through the floor, and Michael Myers is there. And it's a really creepy scene. Then the dude reaches down to grab his buddy, but then like in his like reflector of his gas mask,
Mhm.
you see Michael Myers' mask like come out.
Mm.
Like there's some really good like camera shots and stuff like that. But all in all, it's probably like a 40-something%.
Yeah.
If I'm giving it a critic score, it's a 47. As a fan, I
Mhm.
love seeing Michael Myers kill like 30-some people.
Yeah.
So I probably give it like a 60. But as a critic, like
Mhm.
what this show's about is like actually giving a review.
Yeah.
It's like a 40-something.
Yeah.
It's not very good.
And this is another one I didn't see, but I have the only Halloween movies I've seen are the original and
Which
the
is-
last one.
And the original's great though.
Yeah, they're great, but I
and
think
that one's great. The
Yeah,
last.
yeah.
So
but
the
I
two
think,
you've seen are the two best ones.
oh yeah, for sure. But I think the point of them isn't to have like crazy kill counts. Like
Mhm.
those movies are very like dialogue and character driven.
Yeah, which makes it
like,
so much scarier.
Yeah, it makes it so much better because it's instead of just this guy who just goes around killing people, it's this guy who stalks people and like is legitimately scary instead
Yeah.
of just stabbing people for
Like
fun.
in the 2017 one, when the kid's in the backyard with the motion sensor lights,
Oh yeah,
and it like cuts and he like moves, like that's
Mhm.
creepy.
it's creepy.
But this one was just, he's gonna kill them.
Yeah,
But it ends on a very good note. The like final 5 minutes are very good.
yeah.
and really sets up the third one. And there is no plot armor. I will give it that. There's no plot armor in this movie.
Yeah.
But moving on from that, Ryan.
So my number 2 misses from 2021, Black Widow.
Oh, that's actually the next one I'm doing. So we can pretty
Was
much do this one
Yeah,
together.
we can do this one together. This one was just odd. Like, it's just an odd, because it really honestly isn't an awful movie. It's just so out of place and unnecessary.
Yes,
There's no point to it.
I don't think because me and my dad, you knew me and my dad argue about movies like no end. But it's not that the movie's terrible.
Yeah.
It's not. It's that they try and make it seem like, oh my gosh, she's gonna die.
Yeah.
Everyone knows she's in the movie.
It's pointless.
Now, if you had made this before Infinity War, which me and you talked about,
yeah,
this would probably be a movie I would have loved. And Florence Pugh, amazing.
She's great. I'm so excited to see more of her as.
Yeah, but the movie in total, I didn't need it.
Yeah, it was just unnecessary, and like
that's why it's here on both of our lists.
Yeah, and it just made me angry because I love Taskmaster, and just like it was such a waste.
He's probably my top 5 MCU villains.
In
the comics, he's one of my top 5 favorite villains. But then they made it a girl, which I'm fine with that. Fine. I don't want anyone to get mad at me.
Yeah,
I'm fine with that.
Yeah,
but if you're gonna do that, don't make it seem like it's a dude. Fully go in, commit to the whole girl.
Yeah,
and commit to making her a big bad.
Yeah,
Taskmaster's a bad.
Taskmaster is a villain who can take on the Avengers.
Like that scene on the bridge when she swings like Spider-Man.
Oh yeah,
that's a great scene.
Yeah,
but then you're like, she's not gonna die. She's in Infinity War, which took away all like the cool shit about the movie.
It was just such a waste of one of the coolest characters in the comics.
And it just really Black Widow is kind of like a fuck you to Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, it just nothing important happened.
Yeah, which is kind of sad.
It was kind of sad.
I do feel bad for because I do love Scarlett Johansson. I think she was a perfect Black Widow.
Yeah, I think everything except the plot in this movie was decent because I like David Harbour. David Harbour's.
I think he was a really good character.
Yeah, he was funny.
But I bet you he doesn't show up.
Yeah, what's he gonna do now? Because like he doesn't.
There's no point for him to be in the story now.
Yeah, you can't really do anything.
There's no point for anything because Hawkeye was the only time you could have brought them in.
Yeah,
and they didn't.
They didn't do anything.
So that's why this movie's on our list.
Yeah, it's just very disappointing and just unnecessary.
Yeah. So
yeah,
you can do another one because if we did that together.
Well, I only have one more, so you should probably go.
Yeah, I have 2 more. So that makes sense. Venom: Let There Be Carnage by Andy Serkis. Let me start off with I love Andy Serkis.
Oh, same.
Great actor, revolutionized mocap.
Probably the best mocap actor of all time.
Gollum, King Kong.
Yeah.
Caesar.
Yeah, Planet of the Apes.
And I think he's going to do an amazing job as Alfred.
Yeah, he looks great.
But Andy Serkis has directed 2 movies now. Both of them have been misfires. I'm not saying that he couldn't come back and make a really good third Venom. But he needs to let go of the hokey stuff.
Yeah.
This movie tried to make him Venom like Spider-Man. They are not similar besides the fact that they have the same powers.
Yeah.
And one's an alien, though. That's the difference. And Tom Hardy, love the dude. In Taboo, Peaky Blinders. Everything that he does. I love Tom Hardy.
He's great.
I don't like him as Eddie Brock.
Neither do I.
And I think he could be a very good Eddie Brock.
I think so, too.
Because I feel like in the first one, he was more dark, and I was okay with that.
Yeah.
That's why I'm okay with the first one.
Yeah.
This one, he acted like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And it just didn't work. And they wasted Woody Harrelson.
Yeah.
They wasted, again, spoilers. They killed Carnage. How the fuck are you going to do that? Like,
yeah.
Carnage is my favorite Marvel villain. And I've waited 20 years to watch him on the big screen. And I've already gotten a bad Venom in Topher Grace. And I was okay with Tom Hardy. But now I'm not because they killed off Woody Harrelson. Woody Harrelson is the Carnage symbiote, like fully like as Carnage, for 10 minutes of the movie.
Yeah.
10 minutes. And there's no Carnage in this movie. There is some destruction of property. Crushes a couple cars. There's no Carnage.
No Carnage. Yeah.
I don't want Tom Hardy writing the next one. He wrote this one.
Yeah.
I don't want Tom Hardy. So. You're a great actor. Stay acting.
Yeah.
Don't write movies anymore.
I agree. Because I think like the problem with it is Eddie Brock in these movies is like a goofball. Like he's not. Eddie Brock is like supposed to be like a super serious photographer. Like that's what he devotes.
Yeah, and he could have been. And Tom Hardy could be that. Yeah, he's a great actor.
Yeah, and I like in the beginning of the first one, he's like has his own kind of like news like website and stuff. And I thought that was cool, like have him be like a freelance guy and like serious about news, and then he gets this symbiote and he has no idea what to do with it. But instead of doing that, he just becomes this like slapstick, like comical guy and like just dicks around for an hour and a half. He just kind of dicks around for the whole movie, and it's really disappointing because it's just a massive missed opportunity for a cool movie.
Yeah, because I love Venom. I love Venom. I love everything about the symbiotes. I love seeing Eddie Brock. I love seeing Carnage, Riot, Shriek, all of them. Again, there was no point for Shriek in this movie.
Yeah.
It was originally going to be called Venom and the Entrapment Between Love.
What?
Thank God they did not go with that
would have
title.
been awful.
Whatever. It's whatever. That's the movie we got, and I guess we have to
matter.
be okay with it, but we're not.
Mm-hmm.
But you can do your last one.
Yeah. All right. So my top miss of 2021, The Many Saints of Newark. Now, not in preparation for this movie, but before I watched this movie, I watched the entirety of Sopranos, which, if you don't know, is like 6 seasons long, and it's like 20-hour-long episodes. It's a long show, but it's great. And me and my friend were just really excited for this movie because we were both Sopranos fans. And when we saw it, we were just very disappointed. Because like as a movie, it's very just mid. Like it's just an okay gangster movie. But as a Sopranos movie, it ruins a lot more things than it like brings things together. Because there's a few things in the movie where it's like if you watch the show, you might get this reference. Like there's a shot where Tony's playing with his dog, and if you watch the show, then you know one episode, which is like probably the most hated episode in the entire show. Tony meets this woman who was with his dad at one point, and he finds out that his dad had given her his dog from his childhood, and that like really upset him. That's a really important moment for the show because it's kind of really important for like the whole psychology stuff that's going on with Tony. But it's cool seeing that dog. But then there's other stuff like in the show, Silvio is the same age as Tony. He's meant to be Tony's age. But in Many Saints of Newark, he's like 10 years older than him. Like he's already a made guy in the mob and Tony's a teenager. Yeah. Like there's a lot more things that don't make sense than things that make sense in the show. And the little things that like you can kind of see like, oh, I understood that reference. Like when, Johnny Boy shoots Livia's, her hair, which is like a big thing in the show. You're like, Janice says that and you're like, oh, there's no way that happened. But seeing it happen is cool. But there's just a lot more things that just the bad outweighs the good in this movie.
Yeah.
And what sucked is before we saw it, they said that there wouldn't be any spoilers for The Sopranos, which was just a blatant lie. Because in the first 5 minutes, no, not even like the first minute, the opening narration of the movie, it has probably the biggest spoiler for the entire show. And we went, me and my friend who watched the show, took 2 of our friends who hadn't watched the show and who were planning on watching the show with us to see it. And we were just really disappointed that like it ruined one of the biggest moments of the entire show.
Yeah.
So it was just a massively disappointing movie, but it wasn't an awful movie. It was just such a disappointment and just such like, it's just a miss. Like that's the only word for it. There's just, it could have been so much better. It's just, I don't know what happened with it.
Well, speaking of the little things, my number one most hated movie of the year is The Little Things by John Lee Hancock. And when this movie got announced and they were like, Denzel, Jared Leto, and Rami Malek are starring in a psychological thriller about a serial killer, I was like, this is going to be amazing. You have some of the biggest actors in Hollywood. Incredible actors, Oscar-winning actors.
Yeah.
Three Oscar-winning
actors.
And then, sadly, Denzel looked terrible in this movie. His performance was the weakest one of... No, I'm sorry. Rami Malek was the weakest of the 3. And it's all due to writing. The writing was not good. The only good part of this movie was Jared Leto, which out of the 3 is the weakest actor.
Yeah, I'd say the same.
And he was great. And he's the only shining moment through this entire movie. And it's really upsetting because I love Jared Leto. I love Denzel. Everyone loves Denzel. Yeah, everyone loves Rami Malek.
Yeah.
And it just was not good. There were so many cuts, like the camera cuts, that you were like getting lost in where you were supposed to be looking at.
Really?
There's a scene when they go into apartment where a murder happened. And I mean, you lose track of if they're in the same room.
Mm.
It is very bad, very poor filmmaking
Yeah.
for John Lee Hancock, who, if I'm not mistaken, has been nominated for Golden Globes, everything. Like he's a solid director, but
Yeah.
just in this role, like this role for this movie was a bad choice for the director.
Mm-hmm.
See, I would have loved to seen like Robert Eggers take on a movie like this.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him do a thriller like this, but
Yeah.
I feel like his way of making a movie just works. Or James Samuel, who made The Harder They Fall, would have made a very good movie with this. It's just this guy didn't know what he was doing.
Yeah, it's just like the script was there, but the story was
it
there.
Was there, like they had it. They had it, and it just slipped through their fingers.
It just slipped.
Like Alshon Jeffrey in the playoffs with the Eagles, right through his hands. It was right there. But no, it was really upsetting. And I remember me and my dad saved the day. I took off from school, we took off from work to watch this together. And we both finished and we're like, that's like a 40%. Like that was bad.
Yeah.
And yeah. And the ending's stupid, but I won't get into it. I don't even want to talk about this movie anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So from here, we're going to move on to the best actors and actresses from this year.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to start with my number 6. Oh, number 5.
Well, I don't have a list, so we're just going to go off Tommy's list.
Yeah, but you
well, yeah, I
have input.
Yeah, I absolutely, yeah.
So my number 6, I'm going to start from my least best to the number 1. And that's Matt Damon in The Last Duel. The Last Duel is one of my favorite movies of the year. It's probably one of my favorite medieval movies ever.
Mm-hmm.
It was just a really cool way of telling a story. I've never seen a movie done like this. And Matt Damon probably gave one of his strongest performances of his career.
Yeah.
In this role. And when it got announced and I saw Ben Affleck with like blonde hair and a goatee and Matt Damon looking weird, I was really turned off by it. But I was like, I'm going to trust in Ridley Scott. This dude's a great director. I'm going to give him a chance.
Yeah.
And he delivered. And it's really sad that this movie made no money and no one went and saw it.
Damn millennials.
Looking at their phones. But no, I really enjoyed this performance. So yeah. Do you have any performances you want?
I mean,
you don't have anyone?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, there's just good performances this year,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, if I had to say one, Timothée Chalamet in Dune as Paul Atreides, he was great. Just the perfect, because like the book is like, it's not, Dune isn't meant to be like this fantasy heroic like story like Star Wars. It's meant to be this like depressing movie about space politics, and it did that. Yeah, it did that perfectly. Like Paul Atreides is not meant to be like a heroic.
No, he's more like a Jesus.
He's a very like melancholy, just like smart dude who isn't like super friendly. And I think Timothée Chalamet he did a great job.
I think Timothée Chalamet has not done a bad role in his career.
No,
the dude's a great actor.
So yeah.
But moving on from that, I actually have an actor who has 2 movies that I think he did terrific in, and that's Ben Affleck. And I know people are like, "Oh my god, you're biased towards Ben Affleck." Yeah. I have said Ben Affleck is bad in certain movies. He is not a good Daredevil. I will say that 1,000 times. He is not a great Daredevil. He's not good in some movies. That is 100% the fact.
Yeah.
But this year, Ben Affleck did The Tender Bar and The Last Duel. The Tender Bar, in total, not a great movie. Ben Affleck, though, was terrific as Uncle Charlie in the movie. He really gave a really strong performance. And it made, like, I have an Uncle Charlie, like a quote-unquote Uncle Charlie in my life. And Ben Affleck made me, like, think that. Like, oh, I have one of those uncles in my life. And then Ben Affleck in The Last Duel was the only happy part of that movie. Like, and the movie's not happy. The movie's really, really tragic and really upsetting. And I think people need to start watching it.
Yeah.
But Ben Affleck is really funny in it.
Is he?
And it's like on purpose to be funny. It's not like bad writing comedy. He just did a really great job with the role. And he just killed it as his character. And I really would like to see him get nominated. I don't think he will, because I don't think the movies did well enough for him to get a nomination.
Yeah.
And I don't think enough people saw The Last Duel for it to get nominated, even though it's sitting at 90% almost. Goddamn millennials are fucking up Ben Affleck. But yeah, it's both. I really recommend The Tender Bar, though. I've had a couple people watch it since I've seen it, and they've all really liked Ben Affleck's performance as Uncle Charlie. But in total, they didn't. People haven't loved the movie. So that's mine.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't make a list, so
That's fine.
I'm kind of going through
I know. I see.
on
You
the
go.
fly. Yeah, I'm looking up cast lists. I'll go with one. I know I said it was my most disappointing movie, but Michael Gandolfini in Many Saints of Newark playing his late father's character,
Yeah.
it was amazing. It was easily the best part of that movie because Tony Soprano is such a distinct character, and like watching I always thought like maybe James Gandolfini was like kind of like that in real life, but after watching like interviews with him, he is not at all like that. Like it honestly might be one of my favorite TV like
Performance.
performances ever. It is amazing. If you see James Gandolfini compared to Tony Soprano, it's amazing. And Michael Gandolfini was genuinely very, very good
Yeah.
as playing his father's role, which I think was very difficult and
Yeah. That's
probably
got to be one of the hardest things to do.
yeah, playing. I mean, just your father who passed away suddenly. I mean, playing that role must have been very important to him and very, very hard, and he really pulled it off.
Yeah, because like people are gonna want you to be just like
Yeah,
him,
people are gonna compare,
and not
it's-
just him being the son of him. Like
yeah.
people love Tony Soprano.
Oh yeah, he's one of the best TV
one of the most
characters.
iconic characters in TV
ever.
So yeah.
But yeah, it just really did a great job.
Now moving on to my number 4, Alana Haim from Licorice Pizza.
Mhm.
She was incredible.
She was great.
And this was her first ever role.
Yeah.
And she was perfect.
Yeah, she was great.
Every scene she stole it.
Yeah,
she was
100%.
And Cooper Hoffman was very good.
He was great.
But you can tell he's younger.
Mm-hmm.
And you could tell that she really just put everything into this movie.
Yeah.
Not that Cooper Hoffman didn't. He did a really great job.
He really did good.
He just
good
didn't
job.
make my list because I felt like she definitely was the best part of this movie.
Yeah, she outplayed.
She was
him.
incredible.
Well, Bradley Cooper was the best part of the movie, but she was the best main character in the movie.
But yeah, that's mine. I think she was great, and I think Licorice Pizza was great. I swear to God, kill your whole family. Do you have a dog, a cat? No. Okay, I'm gonna choke out your.
You got a brother?
Your brother in
Yeah,
front of
brother. I'll choke him out in front of you.
Do you have one? If
Yeah,
you don't, I can
this
do the
is
next one.
this is gonna be a very strange one, and I know you hated this movie.
Okay.
Here,
Are you sure? I'm gonna hate the
Hiroyuki
movie?
Sanada from Mortal Kombat, the guy who plays Scorpion.
Okay.
I know he's only in it for what, like 20 minutes, the very
Yeah.
beginning, the very end. He still was the best part.
Oh no, he was great.
Yeah, because that movie wasn't good.
No,
but the
I'll
first
give you
15
that.
minutes,
He
Oh,
was
yeah.
great.
He,
The movie
like-
itself wasn't good.
yeah, the movie wasn't great, but he was just, I mean, he's one of the best action, actors ever.
Yeah.
Like he's great. He's just one of the best martial artists, and I forget his name, but the guy who plays Sub-Zero too, he was fantastic. And
they're
both,
like legendary.
yeah, they're both
martial
legendary
artists.
martial artists actors, and they were both incredible. So, yeah,
Alright.
that's one of my top performances.
And this is a role that if she doesn't win Best Actress, I'm gonna be really disappointed.
Mhm.
And I know I went to the last duel twice already on this list. Jodie Comer was incredible.
Mhm.
She literally, it's probably one of the best performances I've ever seen out of female lead.
Yeah,
She's incredible. Like you really feel for her and you just want her to be happy. You want her life to go well for her. Like everything about it. She was just absolutely incredible. And I as soon as I left the movie theater, I said that she should win Best Actress.
yeah.
She really was perfect. And I can't imagine anyone else playing the role.
Mhm.
Like I loved Alana Haim, but I can imagine someone else playing the role. Like I could see someone else in that role.
Yeah.
I cannot see anyone else playing this role in
Mhm.
the last duel as Jodie Comer did.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's my number 3. My next 2 are great.
Mhm. So I'm gonna say my next two.
I swear to God, you take one of mine.
Well, I'm taking one of your actors, but not from that movie. My number 1 and 2, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield as Peter Parker. God damn, it was awesome. They came back and it was the best part. Like that was why. I mean, the movie was great.
Yeah.
But them coming back was the masterpiece. I mean, it was the worst kept secret of all time,
But it's still.
but it was still amazing. It was
still
so
caused
awesome,
Tears
and they were
cheering.
yeah. It was still. It was like they never went away. Like they both were just kind of playing the same character. Like it didn't feel any different from the original movie.
No, and I felt, and like everywhere on Instagram is just talking about Everyone knows I love Andrew Garfield's character, Spider-Man.
Mhm.
But it's great to see other people finally being like, okay, Andrew like stole the scene.
Yeah, no, he was the best Spider-Man in this movie.
Yeah, because
for
he did a
sure.
great job. Because I feel like he's always been a great Spider-Man, and that's why
Yeah.
he's my favorite.
But he's just his movies.
His
aren't good.
movies aren't that great.
Yeah.
His movies aren't the best ones. They're also not the worst.
Yeah,
They're right in the middle.
I still like the first one.
Spider-Man 3 is still the worst Spider-Man movie ever.
Not true. Amazing Spider-Man 2 is worse.
We're gonna argue about this forever.
They're both. Just to be clear, they're both awful.
Yes, but there are
But-
more good scenes in Amazing Spider-Man 2 than there are in Spider-Man 3. There's more enjoyable scenes.
I haven't watched either of them in a long time, which I'm very happy about.
We're
But
watching Amazing Spider-Man 2 after this episode.
I don't know if that's gonna happen.
We are. I own it. So you're watching it.
You know what I sacrificed for this podcast?
Nothing.
Now I have to watch Amazing Spider-Man 2. That's what I sacrificed. I sacrificed happiness.
No, I'm telling you, will enjoy it because I felt the same way until I started watching them again.
Yeah,
But,
I'm gonna watch you cry when Gwen dies again.
Okay. Going to my number 2, and people are going to be shocked by this. This is my number 2 performance of the whole year. And it's Nicolas Cage in Pig.
Oscar winner,
Dude, I'm
best
telling
actor.
and I want to find the name because I don't want to say it wrong. Michael Saranowski, the
Mhm.
director. Beautiful movie.
Was it?
It's all
Mm-hmm.
like their natural light,
Yeah.
everything. There's no CGI in the entire movie.
Mm-hmm.
The movie's great. Nicolas Cage as Rob
Mhm.
is terrific.
Yeah. I mean, this is another movie I didn't see, but I've heard nothing but good things.
And I'm not gonna lie, I was making fun of this movie when it first got announced. Like when I saw, I was like, okay, Nicolas Cage hunting down this pig. Because why people didn't see this movie, I'm telling you, is because the synopsis says he goes on a hunt to find his pig that was taken from him.
Yeah.
It sounds like John Wick, but I'm telling you, there's maybe one, I guess you could say, quote unquote action scene,
Mhm.
but it's not even real an action scene. Nicolas Cage is incredible in this role.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm not a big Nicolas Cage guy, except for National Treasure, which I love.
Great.
This is like a career-defining performance
Mm-hmm.
because it's something you would have never expected out of him.
Mm.
And he's the lead character. He probably has 60 lines
Really?
in the whole movie,
Huh.
and he's incredible. And so is Alex Wolff.
Oh, he's
The
in
kid-
it?
Yeah, he's like the
Yeah, he's great.
supporting. He's great in it too.
Yeah.
All around great movie. Nicolas Cage. I really hope he gets a nomination.
Hmm.
I don't think he'll win because I don't think the movie's big enough for him
He's
to
won
win.
before, so he has a chance.
He doesn't actually win. I think it's going to come down to Cage, Will Smith, and my next guy, who I'll say when he comes back to me.
Mm-hmm.
Now
Well,
for your
I did my last two, so you're up.
Oh, this is that. Okay, my number 1 performance of the year, which I think we agree was an incredible.
I would agree. It might be one of the best ones.
Is Andrew Garfield in Tick Tick Boom?
Yeah.
Playing Jonathan Larson, the late composer and director of Rent,
Mhm.
and I love musicals. Phantom of the Opera is something I've loved since I was a kid. I have The Mask, like I know all
Mhm.
the songs. Andrew Garfield was incredible.
He was so good.
Andrew Garfield couldn't sing or play the piano and learned in 1 year how to do both for this
Mhm.
role.
And I'd honestly say you sent me a video earlier.
Yeah, I
earlier
posted it
today.
on my podcast Instagram.
Yeah, of Jonathan
Yeah,
Larson
side by side.
singing. Andrew Garfield might be a better singer. I'm gonna say it.
No, but they
Might-
have said he's not.
Genuinely.
Jonathan Larson wasn't a great singer.
Yeah,
He was a
but he's
great
still, I mean,
writer.
still good.
Still good singer. He could
That's-
still
yeah,
sing
better
better than
than
we
us.
can.
Like-
But Andrew Garfield just
You
like
sounded
I've
so
been
good.
listening to. We've been listening to the soundtrack.
Yeah, I've been listening to the soundtrack.
It was and his mannerisms, the way he
Yeah.
acted, the way he looked
Hmm.
was great.
You could tell he really, really cared.
And this movie meant a lot to him because his mom loved Rent.
Yeah.
And his mom passed away
Mhm.
right before he got this role. So he felt like it was finishing not just Jonathan Larson's story, like of his life.
Mhm.
It was finishing his mom's story as well.
Yeah.
And he said the one song "Why" was probably one of the hardest things he's ever had to do
Mhm.
because it's about his life with his best friend, and he thought about his mom the whole time.
Yeah.
And it could be one of the best songs.
Yeah.
Just him at the piano.
Yeah.
It was a great movie. Andrew Garfield was perfect. I'm gonna be
Great.
really shocked if he doesn't win this role.
Yeah. And
Win
everyone
the
else
Oscar.
too.
Yeah, everyone did great.
Everybody was
Miguel
great.
was great.
Yeah.
Everyone in the movie did.
Everyone.
Vanessa Hudgens, amazing.
Yeah, amazing.
But no, Andrew Garfield is my choice right now for best actor. And I'm gonna be a little shocked if he doesn't win.
So do I.
Because
Yeah.
I really think he does deserve the best actor. Because he really put everything into this movie.
Absolutely.
And you can tell he loves the role
Yeah.
and everything about it. So
Yeah, he was really, really great.
yeah, that's my choice for the best actor of 2021 is Andrew Garfield, and best leading actress in the movie would be Jodie Comer in The Last Duel.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to take a quick break here, and then we're going to come back to rank the top films of 2021.
I'm not wrong though.
Okay, and we
All
are
right.
back to talk about the top movies now of 2021. So far, we've done our top actors of the year and our biggest flops of 2021. Now to get our best movies.
Best movies.
Do you want me to do a couple first?
Yeah, you do a few.
Okay. So I'm not gonna do all 14. I'll name them all for the quick. So at 14, I have Army of the Dead by Zack Snyder. Shang-Chi is at 13 by Destin Creighton, which I really enjoyed.
Mhm.
12 is The Green Knight by David Lowery. Love David Lowery. Good movie, not great, but I think the cinematography and the acting put that movie in this list.
Mm-hmm.
And then at 11, a movie that I was really surprised for that I actually shit talked on the podcast before is The Harder They Fall by James Samuel. And it turned out to be a really good movie. And I highly recommend it. I hope to see some of the actors get nominated. Then number 10, I have Don't Look Up, which I've already done a review on. This is by Adam McKay, starring Leonardo DiCaprio, Jennifer Lawrence, and a whole shithole list of actors.
Mm-hmm.
And I did an episode that with Nate Lipp and Jake Bradbury already.
Yep.
So if you want to go hear my review on that, go to the last episode.
Great podcast.
Great episode. Number 9, a movie that I think you saw. Did you see No Time to Die?
No.
Okay. Well, No Time to Die by Cary Fukunaga. And it was a great way to end Daniel Craig's franchise as the character. Really good movie. Beautiful cinematography. Yes, Daniel Craig does indeed get hit by a cluster strike from Warzone. And here's where I'll start slowing down and actually getting into them. And number 8, I have The Suicide Squad by James Gunn, which I know you did see. So you can. We can talk. Is this on your list?
It's not my number 5.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh god
Perfect.
damn. I should have done. I'll skip that and we'll go back to it.
Yeah. Okay.
Number 7, a movie that I highly recommend to everyone that I was so surprised of is Candyman by Nia DaCosta.
Mhm.
And I really enjoyed the original Candyman. And thank God this girl I was going out with wanted to go see it. Because thank God. And shout out to you. You know who you are.
Yeah.
And they actually thought it was a comedy. They were laughing at scenes that were not funny. But this movie took a whole different approach at it. Instead of going for the crazed killer way of it, they made it more of like an eerie, slow burn horror movie.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
And Jordan Peele was a producer on it, and you could really tell. And it is a crazy movie. It is well acted. The score for Candyman was creepy.
Mm-hmm.
The score, the cinematography, everything about it was just a really good movie. That's why it's on my number 7 of the whole year. And my number 6 is a 2-parter, and it is The Last Duel by Ridley Scott and Zack Snyder's Justice League by Zack Snyder. 2 movies that are pretty different.
Yeah.
Last Duel I've talked about a lot on this episode, so it was just a beautiful, well-done movie that I think people need to see because it has a great underlying story to everything. And Zack Snyder's Justice League was just everything I wanted from a DC movie.
Yeah.
And I finally got it. So that's why it's on this list. And I really think as a superhero movie, it's one of my favorites. It's an epic. That's really what it was.
It is good.
And Ryan's not a big Zack Snyder
guy. I am an
guy.
absolute DC hater.
And
this movie was good.
Yeah, and that was and you like Suicide Squad. So DC, DC did well for you this year.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And I'm trying to. Okay, you've seen my 4 and In. So this is my last one I'm going to talk about. It's just Pig by Michael Sarnowski. Great movie. Nicolas Cage, incredible. Alex Wolff, incredible. Great directing. Do you want to answer that on the pod?
No, I don't want to answer that on the pod.
And it was just a really great movie. Beautiful cinematography. Everything about it was great. So now to Ryan to do my number 8 film, which is The Suicide Squad.
Yep. The Suicide Squad by James Gunn. Thank God. Because who was the guy who directed the first one?
Well, originally it was David Ayer.
Yeah, David Ayer. But he got
cut
out. Yeah. But I remember David Ayer originally called his original cut of The Suicide Squad a soulful drama, which it was not at all.
Well, yeah, it ended up being a 2-hour music video.
Yeah, it was terrible. But I think this movie was actually a soulful drama. Like the characters had good relationships with each other. It was very well acted, very well directed. It was colorful, which is very different from the first one, which was just bland gray and shit.
And it's different than how BVS is dark and gloomy.
Yeah, yeah.
Because that looks pretty and dark and gloomy.
Yeah.
Suicide Squad
Suicide
didn't
Squad
look
is just
pretty.
dark. It's just
Yeah,
terrible.
the cinematography wasn't good.
Yeah, but this movie was just fun. Like it introduced a lot of characters that I think people are gonna enjoy. Now, Peacemaker has a show now, which
Yeah, it's very good.
the first 3 episodes came out today. I haven't watched them
Yesterday.
yet, but was it yesterday?
Yeah, because I watched
Okay.
all of them already.
Oh, okay.
They're very good.
But yeah, I've heard it was really good. But yeah, I think these characters are gonna stay around. Like Idris Elba's Bloodsport.
Bloodsport.
He was great. Harley
Yeah,
Quinn.
and supposedly Will Smith wants to do Deadshot again.
Yeah.
And he's one of the only upsides of the original one.
Oh yeah,
I
for
think
sure.
he was great in that role. And
Yeah.
I'd love to see him come back alongside Bloodsport because I feel like they would clash a lot. And I feel
think
like
they
it'd make
would.
for great,
It would be
some
pretty
great
cool.
scenes. And there's
Yeah.
some really great scenes in this movie. Like when they find the file and Colonel Rick Flag wants to take it.
Yeah.
That's an incredible scene.
Yeah,
Like,
it was good.
I was watching that with Sean, who reviewed it with me. I remember sitting there, and it was like the first time in a while with a superhero movie that I like sat there. I was like, "Holy shit, this is like great acting
Yeah.
and great writing."
Yeah, and I think it helps because the whole time, like John Cena's Peacemaker is like kind of a goofball character, but throughout the movie, you see like he's a great killer. Like he's a badass.
Yeah, and
But
John
he's-
Cena is
Yeah,
great as
great
Peacemaker.
actor. Yeah,
I
he's
would
really
never have
good.
guessed him to be like
Neither would I.
being able to like he's leading a show now.
Yeah,
and I would never expect him to be able to carry the
never.
show.
And I love the way he describes the character is just a douchey Captain America.
Oh,
and
yes,
that's
he
the
is.
perfect way to
He's a
describe it.
gory, douchey Captain America.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
if you watch the show, a horny Captain America.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it was a great movie. It's one of the
Yeah.
best DC films in a long time.
For sure.
And
Absolutely.
do you want to go? Do you want me to go?
You can go.
Okay. So at number 4, I have Tick Tick Boom by Lin-Manuel, which
Mhm.
I've talked about that Andrew Garfield is my number 1 choice for best actor. I think I love musicals again, so I just thought it was a awesome movie, and the songs all worked. Everyone could really sing, because you see some musicals where like they want a big name actor, but they can't sing, but they can sing fine.
Yeah.
So you're gonna watch the movie, and be like, okay, but you're not gonna go listen to him.
Yeah.
This movie made me go on Spotify. I liked and downloaded the whole soundtrack, and I've been jamming to it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I love Tick Tick Boom.
I liked it a lot too. I watched this yesterday in preparation for this podcast because I knew you liked it. And I'm not a huge musical guy, but this is definitely, I think, the only 2 like musicals the only 3 musicals I liked are probably this, The Greatest Showman, and High School Musical, obviously. So, but this movie, it was great. I mean, the acting was stellar, especially from Andrew Garfield. And then the music was, I didn't love it at first, but now that I've listened to it a few more times with you played it in the car yesterday. It's really good, and it's just a great story, and obviously it's a true story, but they did a really good job of kind of writing that story.
Yeah, because I feel like they made it enough of an actual movie that people who don't like musicals could go and watch it.
Yeah.
Instead of some musicals where, like Phantom of the Opera, there is one line of dialogue, the rest is song.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of scenes in this where it's just them acting.
Yeah, I think it's a really well-made movie. The only complaint I have about this is that at certain points in this movie, they go into like a handheld kind of footage, like the characters are recording themselves in parts.
Yeah.
I really wish they had put in like actual footage, because there is actual footage of
They do it. There
them
is
in
a
real
scene
life.
of actual footage.
Yeah, but like
It's when he's a little kid though.
yeah, but
I
they
would
do
have
it-
liked to seen the actual Jonathan Larson.
they do it a lot throughout the movie, but it's always like Andrew Garfield on like a handheld camera, and it's just a really good opportunity to put the actual Jonathan Larson in there, but they just kind of missed that. But great movie, great actors, great music, great everything.
Yeah, and you're up.
Yeah. My number 4, No Way Home.
See, that's my
Spider-Man
number
No Way
3.
Home. Yeah, I think we have a pretty similar
We
list.
do once we got inside
Yeah.
our top 5. I feel like we
Yeah,
got
it's
pretty
very similar.
We saw
But we saw
3
it
of my
together.
top 5s together
Yeah, so we saw No Way Home together in Disney.
It was a great
And we saw it probably like 2 days after it came out.
a day.
Was it a day?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was still, people were seeing it for the first
It
time.
was really a pack. There was people sitting on the steps.
Fully packed theater in Disney Springs, and the crowd went crazy. It was amazing.
3 floors.
Yeah.
Of the theater.
I had never been in a theater that big.
I've been
And it
in
was great.
one, and it was 2. It was like a balcony and then normal.
Yeah.
This was 2 balconies.
2 balconies.
And there was not a seat
Yeah.
available. There was literally people sitting on the
Yeah.
steps.
And like 2 like full balconies, like not like 1 or 2 rows in a balcony.
Oh, yeah,
like full
13,
seats.
14 rows
Yeah.
of people.
It was a massive theater and it was packed. And the movie, like,
front row to lay the very last seat in the back.
yeah. So like movie experience, 10 out of 10. And the movie itself, great. I was so surprised with how good this movie was. Obviously, I knew like again, worst kept secret ever. Andrew and Toby
Yeah.
coming back. But like
John
I was
Watts
very
did a
surprised.
great job. Like the
Yeah.
writing was
I was so surprised how good the plot was.
yeah, and it was emotional. Like it was
Yeah.
sad,
Yeah.
and Willem Dafoe really did an
I mean,
incredible job.
great. Him and Alfred Molina too. I think were the standouts.
Yeah.
I mean, all the villains are great. Jamie Foxx was.
I think
so great,
Jamie Foxx
but-
really brought it though. Like,
Yeah.
and I'm really happy that he got his second chance
So
because
do I.
like the Lizard was good. Like he did
But he
good
had
in the
like
original.
5
one.
lines. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but like I'm saying, like
But-
in his original movie, he was
Oh,
already
yeah, yeah.
good.
Yeah, it was
He
good.
didn't need to reprove himself.
Mhm.
Jamie Foxx needed this movie, as we are going to
He
see
did.
after this episode when we watch Maze
Yeah,
Runner 2.
Yeah. But
But there are upsides to that. But all in all, they tried to make them too kid friendly in the Maze Runner 2, so they
Yeah.
could sell product.
yeah.
And they did one, and there is a Blue Electro. that is an actual storyline.
Yeah,
in,
it's a
in the
thing,
Amazing
but-
Spider-Man. It just didn't work
It just didn't work. I mean, it's just
But- because it's Jamie Foxx. Show
Yeah,
Jamie Foxx,
yeah.
and he looked great in this movie.
He did. he looked great.
Sexy.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude. You're just gonna pretend I'm not standing in the field butt ass naked?
I was.
I was.
But no, it was probably the coolest. I've had probably two of my top 3 coolest cinema moments with you this year. Probably seeing Dune in IMAX
Yeah.
and this were probably 2 of the coolest things I ever got to experience in a movie theater.
Mm-hmm.
That and Tenet in IMAX on opening night.
Yeah.
That was cool.
I wish I'd seen that.
I saw that in Wyoming.
Really?
Yeah, I was
Wow.
there for a school.
Fascinating.
But yeah, so that was my number 3, and I already talked about it.
Mm-hmm.
So you can do your number 3 now.
Number 3. Speaking of Dune, number 3, Dune. This movie, we saw this together again. We saw it in IMAX, and it was so good in IMAX. Like the movie was great on its own, but seeing it, like Denis Villeneuve,
Seeing the
said-
first time in IMAX.
Yeah,
was a
yeah, yeah.
great idea.
Yeah, Denis Villeneuve said like watching this in anything but a movie theater is like driving a speedboat in a bathtub.
Yeah,
It's,
he wasn't lying.
He was not lying at all. This movie needed to be watched in a theater, at least a theater, and seeing it in IMAX was great.
No, because it's
Because-
edited differently for IMAX.
Yeah.
Like I mean, you had a conversation about
Mhm.
this where they changed scenes because it couldn't fit in the screen
Yeah.
of a normal theater.
Mhm.
And one of my army buddies actually watched it on the first night it was on HBO Max on his phone and hated it.
Yeah.
He then went with his girlfriend to go see it in a movie theater and loved it.
Yeah.
So people who say it doesn't make a difference on what you watch it on, you're completely
It's-
wrong.
it's
It is a
wrong.
completely because you can pause it, you can do all this stuff. When you're in a movie theater, there's nothing else to do.
Yeah.
You,
You
sit
just
there
sit there
in
and watch.
darkness and look at the only thing,
Mm-hmm.
and it feels like you're on Arrakis the
Yeah,
whole time you're watching that
it's-
movie.
The music is great. Hans Zimmer was just great. Score. The acting was all great from everybody, even people who I thought was going to be like just a fine actor, like
Jason
Jason
Momoa
Momoa. I thought was just
killed
going to
it.
be like kind of like the cool, like badass brute character, but he was a like good, kind of emotional
No,
character.
Yeah, like he actually brought like Duncan Idaho to life.
yeah, I agree.
And he did great. Josh Brolin,
Josh Brolin, yeah, Josh Brolin was great.
Oscar Isaac.
The bagpipes,
The
fantastic.
bagpipes were. Rebecca Ferguson killed it.
Oh, it was great.
as Lady Jessica,
Amazing.
great.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dune's my
Mhm.
number 2, so I'm just gonna say a little bit about it. Denis Villeneuve is my favorite director ever. Like every movie I've ever watched of his is amazing. I don't
Mhm.
think he's never made a bad, like literally critically, audience wise, he's never made a bad movie.
No.
And I don't think I don't think it will happen ever. The dude doesn't make bad movies.
He doesn't.
He could have the weirdest story like an Enemy, and he still makes it really good.
Yeah.
And I think Dune, there's no one else that could have brought this to life.
I don't think so.
The way
either.
he makes movies, like seeing what he did with Blade Runner 2049,
Mhm.
made me right when they announced this, I was like, he's gonna do it. It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
And he's not afraid to make a long movie.
No, not at all.
Like Lynch was scared to make a long movie when he put his adaptation on. It's only like an hour and 45 minutes.
Mhm.
But that's the whole book in an hour and 45 minutes.
Yeah.
This was 2 hours and 30 some minutes
For half the book.
for half the book.
Like he's really, really taking his time with it. And I think it's absolutely worth it.
Yeah, it's the way he's done it. And
Because it's such a complex story
Yeah,
that
it's-
it needs time to naturally kind of
progress. Like,
progress. Yeah, exactly.
And I think he did a terrific job on because it is the first half of the book is slow. It is a slower book, And he did a great way of pacing it that it didn't ever feel slow.
Yeah.
It felt like it was moving on a good pace.
Yeah.
You never felt like you're like, oh my God, this needs to hurry up, because you were like,
Yeah.
what's going to happen next? What's going to happen
Yeah,
next?
because definitely what I've heard from I've never read the books, but from what I've heard, like in the books, there's really not action scenes that much, and if there are, they're like a sentence or two long. Like, because the point of the book is not action, but Denis Villeneuve perfectly balances like action scenes to like space politics scenes
And the
in an
politics
interesting
are
way.
incredible.
Yeah.
Much better than the Phantom Menace politics.
Yes,
Jesus
for sure.
Christ.
It's just awful.
But
Stop texting.
but he did a great job, because in the book, the first half, there's literally one line of action.
Yeah.
The second part is more of a war.
Mm-hmm.
There is more action in that part of the book. And I'm really excited to see him bring that to life. Like, I'm so
Yeah, me too.
That's starting to film in like 2 months
I think so. Yeah.
or 2. But yeah, so now you can do number 2, because I'm 99% sure we have the same number 1. Unless you changed
My
it.
number 2, Licorice Pizza.
Oh, you changed it.
I changed it.
God
So,
damn it, Ryan.
Licorice Pizza. Well, do you want to talk about this? Because it's your number 1 too. We'll just talk about it at the same time. Licorice Pizza was amazing. It was probably the best film of the year, which is a little hint to why I'm kind of cheating for my number 1.
Yeah, you are kind of cheating.
I'm kind of cheating, but I have to
We
put
could
it
have
in
done
there.
we could have done a TV episode.
Yeah,
and
but
now
I
you
don't
ruined
care.
it.
Shut up.
Now you ruined
I don't
it.
care. Anyways, Licorice Pizza was great. The acting was great, and it was from 2 first-time lead actors.
Yeah.
And Cooper Hoffman and what was her name again? Alana Haim.
Alana Haim.
Haim. Yeah, they were both great, like looks-wise and acting-wise. Because I think in the movie Cooper Hoffman plays a 15-year-old,
and she plays a
25-year-old, and they're both. He's 18 in real life, and she's 30 in real life.
Which is pretty
both,
close.
Yeah,
to their ages.
Yeah, but they both play it really, really well. Like Cooper Hoffman really plays like kind of an idiot teenager.
He plays that 15-year-old asshole, which every boy that listens to me, and including us, has been that kid.
Oh, absolutely. Point. Yeah.
And I just think my favorite director is Denis Villeneuve. That will never be changed, probably.
Yeah.
Paul Thomas Anderson might be the best director.
Yeah.
Because he has literally made nothing besides films that are Oscar-nominated movies.
Yeah, like he has never made a bad movie.
Always great.
Yeah.
And again, Licorice Pizza, I posted on my podcast Instagram. In my opinion, it's the best movie of the year. And it's an instant classic movie.
Yeah. And his movies are always so much more complex than they look. Like if you go into this just from watching the trailer, you think it's just going to be like a 70s Hollywood set, just like love story between these two people.
And it's way.
But when you watch, it's so much more complex than that. Like the characters, like there's certain points in the movie where you dislike both of the characters.
Yeah, there's points.
And then they bring you back, like, and you like them again.
Yeah, like there's a part where I was like so mad at Cooper Hoffman.
Oh, me too.
And then like 2 scenes later, I'm like, oh, he's just a kid.
He's just a kid. Like,
come on,
it's fine. And also, this movie. Hilarious.
Oh,
we were laughing out loud in the theater, and there were maybe 4 other people in the theater. It was not,
and everyone was laughing. They're like,
it was hilarious
funny because the guy in front of us was laughing, and his wife smacked him in the one scene. It's like, stop it, because there are some, I would say, racial scenes.
Yeah,
but I think he's not making fun of anyone in this. He's making fun of how white people act.
Yes, exactly. He's making fun of.
He's not making fun of them. He's making fun of how the white people are acting.
Yeah,
which that's the funny part.
Genuinely so funny.
No, and I really think Licorice Pizza. I thought Dune was a shot at winning like the big 5. There's no way.
Yeah.
Because Licorice Pizza will take some from this.
Yeah,
I don't think it will take best cinematography.
I don't think so
this movie did look great.
Oh, it looked awesome.
It might win best set piece.
Yeah,
but best cinematography will be Greg Fraser for Dune.
Yeah, I think so too.
But no, I just think Licorice Pizza was incredible.
Yeah, so do I.
But not to your number one.
My number one, it's totally cheating, but I had to put it in there.
Cheating.
Get Back on Disney Plus, the 3-part documentary for the Beatles. It was I went into this listening. The only Beatles album I'd ever listened to was Let It Be, which is the album that they make in this documentary. After watching this documentary, I listened to the Beatles' entire discography. This documentary is like, and I really enjoy documentaries. This documentary is like nothing I've ever seen before. It is, the only word to describe it is just intimate. Like you really feel like you're in the room with them making these songs, and you're watching them make songs that people consider to be the best songs of all time. Like it's just so fascinating seeing them work, seeing the best band of all time work, and most of the time not work together very well. Like it's not, there's no like spoiler because everybody
Yeah.
knows this happened. At one point during the recording this album, George Harrison quits the Beatles. So there's 2 days in this documentary where the Beatles aren't a band anymore. He left. The Beatles are over, and they have to win him back. And it's not like this super happy, like, oh, we're just, we're a band, we're having fun, and then like it's like real, like they don't want to make this music anymore. Kind of like it's very, you can tell they're very worn out, and it's very hard for them. But I think they just care about the music so much that they finish it, and it's just great. And of course, the end of this is their super famous rooftop concert, which is their final live performance ever. And they just set up on top of a roof in the middle of London and just played their album. And half of the songs in the album are recorded from that concert, which is awesome. And each time you hear the song, it tells you like this is the recording that's on the album, and seeing them record it is so cool. It's amazing watching them actually record it in real time. And it also looks amazing because Peter Jackman made it. And Jackson, yep, thank you. I was thinking of Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, I know.
Peter Jackson made it, and before this, his last documentary was called "They Shall Not Grow Old." It was a World War One documentary about the soldiers, World War One. But the important thing about that documentary was he had this new technology where he could update old photos and videos and make them obviously much higher quality from World War One. And in this, like, you kind of forget that this stuff was made in 1960 because it looks like HD film. And it's just 54 years later watching them do all this stuff. It's just fascinating. And it's the best thing I've seen all year. And it's easily the best documentary I've ever seen in my life. So that's why it's my number one. It's just great all around.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it, everyone. That's our list of the best movies of 2021. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back to answer some fan questions and then our suggestions of the week. And we are back to answer some fan questions with you guys. So first fan question we have is actually from my buddy Chemo, who I kind of should talked earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Love you, buddy. And his question was, do you think Marvel or DC movies should win Oscars just because they're fan-based? I don't think they should win because of their fan base, but I do think superhero movies need to start getting more nominations.
Yeah.
Like Suicide Squad should win something.
Mm-hmm.
Like it could win special effects.
Yeah.
I don't think it will.
I don't
Dune's
think
going to win.
Yeah.
Dune's special effects were incredible.
100%.
But it should get a nomination.
It should.
And
for sure.
Black Panther got nominated for Best Picture. Why can't No Way Home get nominated?
Yeah, I think No Way Home was by far the better movie. So I don't know if it doesn't get nominated.
Writing and everything.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Tom Holland should get nominated.
Yeah.
I don't think superhero movies normally will get an actor nominated.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the movies should get the nominations.
I think they should be considered because it's not about like the popularity in the movie. It's about the script and like how good it was.
Film it was.
Yeah, and I think superhero movies genuinely can be good movies.
Like
they're not.
Michael Giacchino did the score for No Way Home.
Yeah,
it was a great score.
Great score.
Like that scene when he's saying goodbye to Zendaya and Ned.
Mm-hmm.
The score there was incredible.
Yeah, it was great.
It looked beautiful. Like that was a great film scene. Yeah. Not just a great superhero.
Not just
scene.
Superhero, but just
that was
a great scene. Yeah, I agree.
And I know, they're gonna not be always serious.
Mm-hmm.
Tropic Thunder. Robert Downey Jr. got nominated for Best Actor in a Leading Role.
Yeah, like
supporting role because he lost to Heath Ledger.
Mm-hmm.
But he got rest in peace. And there's my dogs.
Sorry about the dogs.
Sorry about that. But yeah, I think they should get nominated.
Yeah, I don't think a film doesn't have to be serious to get nominated for an Oscar.
No,
it's not. It's not the important part.
And this is a question from crazy._Rai. Most anticipated film of 2022. I have two.
Most anticipated film. Probably, at this point, probably The Batman.
I think it's The Batman or Babylon.
Yeah.
The new Brad Pitt movie with Margot Robbie, Tobey Maguire.
Yeah.
But, oh my God, the guy who made La La Land.
Yeah. Damien Chazelle.
Yes, thank you. Those are probably my two most anticipated movies right now.
Yeah,
And from rumors coming around, Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness could end up being an
could be awesome.
epic cameo movie.
Yeah,
But
totally.
yeah, great question. I think Batman's probably
Yeah,
Batman's the most anticipated movie of the year by IGN and a
Mhm.
couple and IGN, IMDb.
Yeah,
It's just it's a movie that people are gonna watch.
yeah, and the Popcorn Podcast.
Yeah.
Obviously,
everyone-
we're on that level now, so you know.
Yeah, we're definitely up there with IGN. Woo! This question is from Claire Macy. Do you think Tom Holland will end up hosting the Oscars this year?
Oh yeah, I did. He's getting.
I don't want him to do it.
I don't know.
I want Pete Davidson to do it because supposedly he's in the running.
Is he?
I would like Pete Davidson to do
I
it.
think Pete Davidson would be cool, but I think
don't
he
think
just talked
Tom
about his dad
Holland
too much. It'd
is-
be sad. But
I don't think Tom Holland, great guy.
yeah,
I'm not gonna talk bad about him this time.
you
I
sure?
know people get mad at me.
Uh-huh.
I don't think he's a big enough superstar to be the host of the Oscars.
See, I don't know. I think, again, I agree. He's not the best actor.
I didn't say that.
Well,
That's all
he-
you this episode.
You've said that way more than me in
I don't
other
know what you're
episodes.
talking
But
about.
he does get asses in seats. Like,
He does get asses. in
he's
seats.
so good at that. Like, he's turning in. I almost said something really stupid. I'm not gonna say that. But he's just very good at getting people to go to the movies. So I think he does kind of have that superstar kind of level to him right now.
But does he have it, or does Spider-Man have it?
See, I don't know because
His
He's-
movies don't do well that aren't Spider-Man. though.
that's true, but I feel like he hasn't had like a ton of them. Like he had kind of like Chaos Walking, which there was like
Bombed.
yeah, but there was no marketing for that.
What do you mean? They spent like $100 million on the marketing. Do you not remember
Maybe
being
you're
on
right.
every Instagram thing you ever went on? Every Twitter feed had it. Every
Yeah.
YouTube video had a
I guess you're
trailer
right,
for it.
but I will. Every ad for that was like, this movie just looks like shit. I'm never gonna see it."
Exactly.
Yeah, great namesake for the podcast though. So,
yeah. Well,
yeah.
if you're an original listener, you know exactly
you
what
know
me and Ryan
exactly
are
what we're talking about.
But moving on to Star Brother Official. Will the Obi-Wan show be good?
God, I hope so.
No idea. Because Boba Fett, I know some people like it, but
I
know
like it.
it is not doing well with critics. Do you know that?
Is it?
It's at like a 40.
Really?
I do not like it.
I'm enjoying it.
I
so
don't
far.
like how much he has the helmet off. I want him to be Boba Fett more.
I kind of agree with that.
Because it's called Boba
But
Fett.
I think like at this point he's doing a lot more stuff around like the palette. Like I think this is a lot more set up than
I think it's-
action. There
I
hasn't been
think
much action yet.
The first two episodes, it could end up being really good because I didn't like The Mandalorian, but The Mandalorian finished strong.
Mm-hmm.
Some shows take a little bit. The Sopranos first two seasons aren't great.
Oh yeah, they're not
It's
great.
just Game of Thrones, my favorite TV show ever.
First season's very slow.
So I'll give it a chance, but
Mhm.
I really, really hope that everyone's good.
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
want
hope
Jon
so.
Favreau writing it.
Really?
I'm not a fan of his writing.
See, I love Jon Favreau.
But the
Jon
best
Favreau.
Mandalorian episodes aren't done by him.
It's true. But I mean, we wouldn't have the MCU without him. Like he started that.
Okay, he did the first Iron Man, which was good, and the second one's terrible.
Second one's terrible. But that was studio meddling.
Uh-huh.
He wrote Chef because of that.
Chef's good.
Chef is about Iron Man 2. You cannot convince me otherwise.
Chef 2 is very Chef 2. It's like Titanic 2, which is an actual movie.
It is an actual movie.
But
Chef is about Iron Man 2.
okay, we'll take this one from Voons12. Do you think there's any chance of Toby and Andrew coming back for their own movies?
I think
I think there's a better chance for Andrew to do
yes,
it
but
than
I
there is.
I still think there's this
I
very
think
slim chance.
I think Toby is coming. Toby and Andrew will be back again.
Yeah,
I think that's 100% that they will come back
I think they
for
might.
something
Mhm.
like Secret Wars. Supposedly, there's a chance
Maybe
that
Doctor
they're in
Strange.
Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
That's a big rumor going around.
Yeah,
If anything, I think Andrew takes a supporting role as a Spider-Man in the Sony universe.
yeah, maybe like a Miles Morales or something like that.
Yeah, like to set
If
up
they
something
want to do
else.
that, yeah,
But I don't think they. I would love to. I think there's a much better chance of the Amazing Spider-Man 3 happening
yeah,
because so already, Sony has come out and said they love seeing Andrew back.
mhm,
Andrew said he loved working with Sony again, Amy Pascal, and he said he's open to doing it.
Yeah.
And usually when an actor says that, it ends up happening at
Yeah.
some point. Michael Keaton said a year like 2015 he wanted to come back as Batman.
mhm.
So it could take years, but I don't think there's a shot that Toby comes back for a solo
No,
movie.
I don't think so at all. But I think there is a shot for Andrew.
Because I think the Sony universe needs a Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And I think they should keep it there because they've officially made it. Tom Hardy's Venom is not part of this universe.
No.
And that means Morbius is not part of that universe.
Yeah,
And Oscorp's not a thing in the MCU.
Yeah.
It's a thing in the.
Mhm.
I don't know. I would love to see. Of course, I would love to see Andrew play Spider-Man again.
Yeah.
And we'll take this last question, and we will go to. Thank you again to everyone who does submit a question. Hand so sad. What is your choice for best picture so far? Licorice Pizza.
Yeah, Licorice Pizza.
And then, if not that, Dune.
Yeah, Licorice Pizza.
But I would love to see No Way Home and Pig get nominations.
Yeah.
I think they both deserve that.
That would be cool.
But I think that's the last question I'm going to answer. Thank you to everyone who submitted them. Sorry I could not answer all of them. There's a lot.
Mhm.
But Ryan, would you like to give your recommendation of the week?
I totally forgot about this.
Why don't you recommend your number one film?
Well, yeah, I could recommend that, or I could recommend
I know what you're gonna say.
the other Beatles movie that I didn't know existed until about 3 days ago. Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band with the Bee Gees. I watched it. It is one of the strangest movies I've ever seen, and it is hilariously awful. It is like terrible, but in the best way possible.
Like Sharknado bad?
Oh yeah, dude.
Okay.
It's so funny. It's just hilarious.
So that's your
yeah,
recommendation.
if
What's
you,
it on? So they can watch it.
I think we pirated it. I think we just found it on a website. We were like,
The
wait,
Popcorn
this
Podcast
exists?
does not.
We do not support pirating
Pirating.
movies. We just found it on
No, he found it.
Yeah.
I did not sponsor.
He had nothing to do with it. Me and a
please.
friend found this somewhere and we were like, wait, this exists? And we put it on and we could not turn it off. It was that funny. So totally recommend that. If you like awful movies, watch it.
Okay, I'm gonna go with something a little more mainstream here. I'm gonna go. So while I had COVID, I had a lot of time to watch things, watched a lot of movies, but I'm going to go with a show that I started and completed over my quarantine, which is Cobra Kai, which is on Netflix. Awesome.
Yeah.
Like there's no other way to explain. Seeing the main people back was great. But then my choice for Robin is also in this.
Yeah.
Tyler Buchanan. I think it's Tyler Buchanan.
Uh-huh.
He's in. I know he's all that with Addison Rae. Best part about that movie, he's a good actor and he's a great action actor, and I think he'd fit really well into the universe as a Robin. And his favorite actor is Robert Pattinson, and he said as soon as Robert Pattinson got announced, he's been trying to figure out for him to play Robin somehow with Robert Pattinson. So that was my choice. I hope you guys like it. It is on Netflix. There's 4 seasons available. All 4 seasons are very good. And yeah, I had a really great time with Ryan doing this episode.
Yeah, I had a great time too.
And I just want to take a quick second to thank all of my sponsors. Thank you guys so much for making the show happen, making me able to do new things with the show. And thank you guys for following me on the Instagram. Let's try and get this account to 2,000 followers. We are so close. I think we're 40 some followers away. The account is The Popcorn Podcast. You can find me on Instagram. And you can follow Ryan on Instagram. I don't know his Instagram title.
For N12.
For N12.
There you go. I'm not 12, by the way.
Yes, he is not 12.
I'm not 12.
It's not like Licorice Pizza. And my other Instagram is Tommy Cresta. But thank you guys so much for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed this and we gave some decent looks at movies, I hope. And again, if you ever have a question that you want to submit, you can either go to my website, you can go to the Instagram, you can go to my personal Instagram, just DM me a question. Anything. I sometimes miss them because I have had. The other day I went through my unread messages on DMs, like, it's like request a message to you. I had like 200 and I missed all of them. So my bad to those guys. And yeah, I had a great time. Ryan, thank you for coming on again.
It's a
You'll probably be
pleasure.
back
Every
next week
time.
or the week after.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you guys so much. Can't wait to do some more reviews. We have some really cool episodes coming up, and talk to you guys later. Oh, lastly, guys, shout out the best fan I have on here. Thanking my mom. Love you. And yeah, that's the end of the episode.